Hi guys, today we're gonna talk about what your favorite difficulty says about you. We'll just wait for it to finish. We're gonna talk about what your favorite difficulty says about you. If your favorite difficulty is easy, you play games to have fun, relax, and enjoy the experience. You don't feel the need to prove anything to anyone. You'd rather enjoy the story, explore the world, collect cool items, or simply have a good time than spending hours getting stuck on one level. Some people might call it too easy, but games are meant to be enjoyable. You value comfort, fun, and progress over frustration. If it's medium, you like balance. You don't want the game to hold your hand, but you also don't want it to crush your soul. Medium players usually enjoy a fairer fight, where skill matters, but mistakes aren't punished too harshly. You're probably the kind of person who likes challenges that feel reasonable and rewarding. If it's hard, whoa. Enjoy proving that you've got skill. Winning on hard feels more satisfying because you know you earned it. You don't mind losing sometimes because every defeat teaches you something. You are competitive, determined, and often enjoying yourself. Difficult. You aren't afraid of obstacles. While many players lower their difficulty after struggling, you keep going. You you like learning patterns, finding strategies, and eventually overcoming things that once seemed impossible. Persistence is one of your biggest strengths. Challenging. A challenge. Challenge. It makes sense. You actively seek out tough experience. If a game is too easy, you get bored quickly. You enjoy the feeling of your heart racing as you barely survive difficult encounters. You like knowing that victory isn't guaranteed and must be earned. If your favorite difficulty is intense, well, you might be thinking, why do most people run away from black people? Why does it make sense? And why? Because you thrive under pressure, fast enemies, strict time limits, difficult mechanics. You love it at all. The more exciting and demanding the challenge, the more focused you become. You enjoy testing your reflexes, reactions, and ability to think quickly. If your favorite difference is remorseless, you don't want the game to be fair. You want it to be ruthless. Every victory feels legendary because the game never gives you free wins. You're the kind of player who sees a brutal challenge and thinks, bring it on. Others may rage quit, but you're only getting started. If it's like insane, extreme, or terrifying, you enjoy difficulties that make most players question their sanity. Losing dozens or even hundreds of times that doesn't scare you. Instead, every failure becomes part of the journey. You love the feeling of finally beating something that seemed impossible at first. Chasing mastery, not even satisfied with simply winning. You wanted to dominate your you and yes. Um You enjoy learning every mechanic, every trick, every strategy. Extreme players often spend countless hours perfecting 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 their skills. because being good isn't. You want to be exceptional. At this point, normal challenges mean nothing to you. You see difficulties that make even skilled players nervous. You enjoy overcoming odds that seem absurd. When someone says nobody can beat this, you immediately want to try. Fear becomes motivation. Catastrophic, you are no longer searching for a difficulty. You are searching for suffering. Easy is such a chore. Medium is a joke. Hard is warming up. Difficult is casual. Challenging, average, intense, relaxing. Remorseless, remorseless is comfortable. Insane is normal. Extreme is terrifying. Interesting. Terrifying is finding getting so. But catastrophic? That is where legends. You don't want enemies, you want monsters. You don't want obstacles, you want disasters. You don't want a challenge. You want a battle against impossible odds where every mistake is punished, every victory is earned, and every success feels like a miracle. A catastrophic player doesn't ask, "Can I beat this?" They ask, "How many times do I fail before I beat this?" Most players see a wall and turn around. You see a wall and then start climbing. Most players give up after 10 failures. You see 10 failures in practice. Most players want a chance to win. You want to prove that even when the odds are stacked against your victory is still possible. Catastrophic players live by one rule. If everyone can beat it, it isn't hard enough. Easy is most likely okay. Talking about ages, easy, you are most likely five, 5 or 30 to 50. Medium common against most players, 8 to 99 plus, or often teens and adults over 12 years old. Challenging after okay, challenging is 13 plus. Remorseless often 14 plus. Insane is 14 plus. Goodbye, guys. End of video.